You are going to be draining the coolant to perform this work, and that means vacuum filling and bleeding afterwards. Make sure you have the tools and supplies for all of that before you start, and please follow the link provided at the end of this video for additional assistance with those tasks. While technically you can remove the lower front engine pan and replace the cooler and gaskets, if you have not done this before or you are not working on a lift, I highly recommend moving a few things out of the way. Begin by removing the front engine panel, red arrow. You can leave the two side ones if you like, indicated by the blue arrows. Remove the charged air or Y pipe. Remove the fan shroud and fan. Remove the front lower engine trays. Please follow the link provided at the end of this video for additional assistance with all of those tasks. With these out of the way, you have easy access to the oil cooler, red arrow. There are two coolant hoses connected to it, blue arrows. Remove the coolant hose from the bracket on the front of the oil cooler indicated by the red arrow. Place a large catch tray under the front of the vehicle for the coolant and small amount of oil that will escape. Use a set of hose clamp pliers and release the spring clamps on both lines, red arrows. Run a pick around the hoses to break the surface tension and then separate the hoses from the oil cooler, red arrow. Coolant will escape, so be prepared. Working under the front, use a T30 Torx and remove the two screws, red arrows. Working from the top, use a T30 Torx and remove the four upper screws, red arrows. Once the screws are removed, the cooler is free. Don't drop it. Remove the cooler from the top or bottom. This image shows the two gaskets that are usually the cause of the leak, red arrows. They become hard and lose their ability to keep a seal. Use a pick and carefully remove the two gaskets from the engine, red arrow. Do not damage the groove they sit in. The gaskets are not symmetrical. Make sure when installing the smaller side goes into the engine, red arrow. We use and highly recommend using Porsche Synthetic Gasket Lubricant. Plus, it helps hold the gaskets in place while installing the cooler. Make sure to clean the mounting surface of the oil cooler before reinstallation. Installation is the reverse of removal. Torque the T30 screws to 10 Newton meters or 7.5 foot-pounds. Now you need to vacuum fill and bleed your coolant system. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out another video in this series.